To throw is Hurts. Forced out wide. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. 17 yards on that play. First down, Philadelphia.
For the longest time, when you threw the ball to the running back, it was a check down, a swing, a screen, kind of short underneath where you relied on guys to run after the catch. But that's not the case anymore. So many of these running backs around the league, Mike, they can run routes, in a lot of cases, almost as good as the wide receivers.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Up middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down. Now Barkley. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And he's into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Eagles draw closer here. It's 21-14. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This just makes it to the landing zone. It's taken at the 18. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Can throw it here on 1st down. Jalen Phillips in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
He's going to let this one go deep. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league. And when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down.
The offense retains possession.
On the play fake. Down. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. On 2nd down, it's Dak. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And it's going to be 3rd down. To throw is Prescott. Looking down the field, but that ball's incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it's going to bring up fourth down. On fourth down, the veteran Bryan Anger on to punt for Dallas. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they'll work this out to the 23. Demarion Overshown there on the tackle. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Second down, 8 yards to go. Man in motion is Smith. On second down, Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That one underthrown and intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker. So, we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. KaVontae Turpin on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Please take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Second down, Prescott. This is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Texas. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. The offense trying to extend the lead, but the defense, not only the takeaway, but Greg, the pick six, and they can tie this thing up.
Yeah, and this game has been in the balance the entire way, and now for this defense to come up with this pick six, they've got a decision to make now, finding themselves down by 1 here in the second half.
On is Elliott to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will even the score. It's now 21-all.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here we go, 46. Hey, kill. What do you think?
On 1st and 10, Prescott. He'll find his tight end. That's Pete Ferguson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and the first down.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, 47. 26.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Moving to his right. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Here we go, 46, 46. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go, 26.
Back to throw is Prescott. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Yes! Here we go, 26.
First down, Prescott. Flush to his right. Taking off. Dak wisely hits the deck at the end, but he slides after picking up the first down.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a first down.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. That's hauled in at the 2, and he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack, but there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring him down for a loss.
Open man, he's got it for the touchdown. Jaden Blue, touchdown Cowboys. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Now Aubrey for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cowboys go up by 7, 28-21. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Short kick taken at the 17. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And he's going to have that 1st down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10, 46-yard line.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. The veteran, Kenny Clark, in on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Barkley. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Man in motion is Smith. On 3rd down, here's Hurts. Now he's just going to flip this forward. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Hey, let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker. And a solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. CeeDee Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
At the 42-yard line.
Great, set. Anyway, up.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. A big hole. And he will score. Game on. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year. And this spectacular season continues. Now his 20th rushing touchdown on the year, a number very few backs have reached in the history of the NFL.
Eagles 28. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 41-yard line.
Kill. Yeah! Here we go, hey, 47. Then we're going to 53. Here we go, 46. 47. 26.
Prescott on first down. Open man down the field is chirping. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
10 at the 23-yard line.
On the ground, it's Blue. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
His pass right side, caught by Lamb. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Here we go, 48. What do you think?
And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face first and goal.
Hey, kill! 47!
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That one batted away in the end zone. Incomplete. Good coverage where you need it most. It'll be second and goal.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Trying again here from the 7-yard line, second down and goal. Again, here comes Blue. And this one blown up. Good surge. Drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground? Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. On the ground, this is Barkley. Inside the 20. And he's got another one. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3 of field goals here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. A return coming from the 14. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
We're going to 53. Yeah, here we go. Right there. 47. Here we go, 46, 46. Here we go, 47, 26.
A first down throw for Prescott. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I'll tell you one thing, Mike. This pass rush certainly isn't the reason why they're losing this game right now. I mean, they have made their presence felt all throughout this game, and they're about a half second away from adding another sack to their total.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
22 yards.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Going to work it to Lamb on the RPO. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That catch number 40 on the season for him. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Again, Prescott to the air. That's complete to Blue. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
23 more yards.
A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Cowboys.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
The play action. It's Prescott. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Yeah, here we go. Everybody, 26.
Prescott again. This one is caught by Turpin. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Avonte Turpin. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
45. Eagles 35. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This just makes it to the landing zone. It's taken at the 18.
The Eagles take over first and 10. They're on 30-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Oh, touch. Hey, let's go. Trim it.
They'll drop to throw. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down.
First down, Eagles.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. A pass caught by Saquon. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 3 at the 40-yard line.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On third down, it's Hurts. Running free is Hart. He's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
King, Phil King, Phil King. Going silver, ready?
First and goal, Philadelphia.
Hurts again. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Second and goal. Hurts will try it again. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
So you find yourself down here in the red zone. This is where it's critical for the quarterback, Mike, to understand he's only got two options. Put the ball in a spot where your guy can catch it, or in a spot where nobody can catch it. And unfortunately for them, this time ends up being the latter.
Third and goal for Hurts. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
A one-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
On the handoff, Blue. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the fourth. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Play action now. Prescott flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
And you think back earlier, remember, Mike, he threw that pick 6 in a very similar situation. So this time around, much better decision. Doesn't take any chances. Smart move to just throw that one away.
Forced to his right. manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this fourth quarter. To a knee goes Prescott. And that should do it. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their two scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys as we say so long from Arlington.
The sun is up, so wet it down, get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last for long. Don't have but the time and it obvious. No help for the weak, but the strong. Plenty here, boy, for all of us. Now bring out the drums and the and my homies got this do it that they said wouldn't work. Bring out the and the get a load up a I'm gonna bring the place with them cut. I see the bums that be wishing we end in the ditch and the pain that see them ain't hurt. I see the love that we give and the love that we give. And sure everything coming full circle. We went from nothing to something, got all of us jumping it that we made from the air. We went from running and with nothing to stop it, just beating the neighborhood, bruh. They ain't the best in the lot that be matching the vibe, and honestly ain't even fair. They ain't the do with the drive and the vision like I have unless I go look in the mirror, babe. So run it up. The sun is up. To win it down. Get your money up. Fall like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her with it like me. Blowing a coffee to sleep. You weak chic. The web look at the boots fleet. Headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. So long as she get really, really. Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back.